Real quickly before we begin, I want to thank this video's sponsor, CarMarshal.com. CarMarshal.com can save you lots of money on buying used or new vehicles, cars, trucks, school buses. If you want to save money, I'll have a link in the description down below. I know I'm going to...
Watch, cops ruthlessly beat innocent teenager, causing traumatic brain injury, then let him go. Police officers were caught on video violently assaulting a teenager while arresting him, only to later admit that he had not broken any laws. By Jack Burns, April 8, 2018. A teenager has filed a $3 million lawsuit alleging that Toronto's fare inspectors and the Toronto police used excessive force when they arrested him. At the center of the lawsuit is the disturbing video of his arrest and attack, which left him severely injured, both psychologically and physically. The teen is known in court papers as John Doe, as he is still a minor. An eyewitness said she saw the fare inspectors violently slam the teen into a bench and then again on the ground. The recorded video starts after Doe is already on the ground. For what appears to be an agonizing 8 minutes, the young man can be heard screaming in pain. As he appears to have done nothing wrong, he maintained his innocence and was unwilling to lay entirely still as police rammed their knees in his back and pummeled him. Doe's lawyers say he was simply arrested for being black. He and his mother are seeking $3 million in damages from the Toronto Police Services Board, the Toronto Transit Commission, 2 unidentified police officers and 3 unidentified TTC fare inspectors. They claim Doe was a victim of racial profiling, assault, unlawful detention and negligence, among other allegations. Together with their lawyers, they filed a complaint with the Toronto Transit Commission, TTC, which acknowledged receipt of the following complaints. The respondent transit fare inspector failed to treat customers equally without discrimination. The respondent transit fare inspector assaulted a TTC customer. The respondent transit fare inspector was otherwise uncivil to a member of the public. The respondent transit fare inspector acted in a disorderly manner or in a manner prejudicial to discipline or likely to bring discredit upon the reputation of the TTC. The respondent transit fare inspector used unauthorized force on a TTC customer. The fare inspector who initiated contact with Doe has been placed on administrative leave with pay while the investigation takes place. The teen and his mother claim the attack was unprovoked. Hugh Skerr, one of the attorneys advocating for the family, said, "He was suddenly and without warning attacked and thrown to the ground by TTC fare inspectors despite crying for help, held there, not told what was happening." Skerr said the TTC fare inspectors held his right arm behind his back, and kneeled, sat and held on his back and his legs, which resulted in severe injuries. Skerr said Doe noticeably suffered a head injury, but was not offered any medical assistance. At no time did any of the defendants take steps to advise medical personnel of the nature of the force, use, or of the injuries he sustained, Skerr said. According to the Toronto Star, the teen's list of injuries are extensive and quite severe. The list of physical damages include traumatic brain injury, injuries to his head, neck, and shoulders. The half-hour ordeal of pain and public humiliation also left the teen suffering from anxiety and depression, nightmares and flashbacks, blurred vision and debilitating headaches. Despite being taken into custody by no less than 7 TTC fare inspectors and police officers, the teen was not charged with any TTC infraction or crime. His lawyers contend his fare had indeed been paid and that he was targeted because of his ethnicity. In the video, bystanders can be seen and heard pleading with the TTC authorities to simply place the teen in handcuffs and end his torture. Several bystanders began cursing at the TTC fare inspectors for their treatment of the teen. David Shellnut, Doe's other lawyer, said that he believes the effect of the incident on bystanders was traumatic. Citizens of Toronto and TTC passengers were so distraught with what they saw, they wanted to ensure this young man was home safe, he said. In fact, several of the witnesses accompanied the young man all the way home once he was released by TTC inspectors and the Toronto police. Watch video footage of the incident below.
are experiencing a short delay and expect to continue momentarily.
I didn't do anything! Why are you doing anything? Why are you touching me? Let me go! Let me get off! Let me go! I didn't do anything! Okay, let me go! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! I'm in pain! You're hurting me! You're fucking hurting me! I'm in a lot of pain! Get off my leg!
You guys don't understand.
Get off my leg! Get off my leg! My leg!
Of course it's
Get
a
off my leg! Get off my leg! My leg hurts! My leg hurts! Get off my leg, please! Get off my leg! Stop hurting me! You're fucking hurting me! No, you're fucking hurting me! Get off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! You're hurting me!
You guys are three girls now. He's a fucking teenager. He's a kid.
3-on-1, come on!
He's a kid, bro.
You don't have to
be like that. You're three grown men.
It's 3 of you.
3 grown men and 1 fucking teenager. He's a fucking teenager. They're good, we are.
I know the protocol that you guys follow, but the protocol doesn't regard this.
You guys are 3 grown men.
We're not throwing punches, sir. No,
You're hurting him. He's a teenager. He's a kid. He's a fucking kid, man.
Not anymore.
He's a fucking kid. What if that was your kid?
If you have him behind the back with cuffs, then put him on there respect.
You're public servants. That's what you do. Public servants.
What if it was your kid?
Get my headphones, sir. Public servants. I
He's a
don't have
fucking
any
kid.
money. That's it. Get off of me, please! Get off of me! Get
Calm down, calm down.
Get off of me!
What if it was your kid?
Relax.
You want me to listen to him or not?
No, relax. Get off of me!
That's what I'm trying to do.
Please, get off of me!
But this is not helping.
Get off of me! Please, just get the fuck off of me! Get off of me!
They're trying to get this.
I know it's shouldn't be like this. We got karma.
What did they say? Can one of you flag down the police? They're on their way. They can't see us. They can't see us. We're on the ground. Can somebody flag them down, please?
Did he do anything?
I don't know. Yeah, I saw him push these guys down and throw them around. He came out of nowhere and just like attacked these guys. I didn't see anything happen before that, but I did see them, like, both these guys got thrown on the bench and on the ground and didn't fight against it. But I didn't see what happened. He attacked the guys. I didn't see the first. I didn't see that. All I saw was maybe he saw the other team.
Be cool, alright?
But he did shot these guys real hard to the ground. He's got footprints all over. Yeah, so I think
No cups on here. You got no cups here. So you pulling away? Hey! Yo!
No! No, I didn't do it! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! Stop! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! Please stop! I didn't do anything, guys! Please stop! Stop! I didn't talk like me! You're hurting me! You are hurting me! Please stop! Just stop! My headphones are under the car. My shoes are not on. You're hurting me.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I just wanted you to know that I am using this stuff under fair use. And also remember to like and subscribe this channel. Also too, keep in mind I do not make any money on YouTube. This is 5 hours work a day, you know, fighting for freedom. And you can donate with PayPal and Patreon. I just want you to think about this. If everybody gives to PayPal and Patreon, Patreon is every month. Actually, PayPal you can do every month. I have 12,000 subscribers. If everybody gives, I can quit my regular job and go full-time investigations on Charlotte County and possibly even more and beyond. So just keep that in mind. If everybody helps out, I can go full-time doing this. Thanks.